I think being a father, we have to take it to the next level. We can't look at what everybody's not doing. We got to look at the roles and mentors and examples that we have in our life and who we're spending time with. Like, who are the top 3 people in our lives that are fathers, that we're talking to, that are a model for us? We need to find fathers that are unbelievable models, and that we can get us to the next level, that can hold us accountable and encourage us to be the best father and man we can be. And to be a man, you got to know the man. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. To be the man, you got to know the man. And who's the man? For us, for me, it's Jesus Christ. So how is Jesus Christ the man? Jesus Christ didn't fight back. Jesus Christ loved and forgave. To be a man, it's having tears that you hurt me and it matters and you're a gift, right? Not F you, screw you, you're garbage because you're not a man, right? And even me, you know, when I say you're soft, I always challenge, I go, quit being soft. And soft means that we don't realize how much we've hurt somebody, right? You know, this word sin, right? S-I-N, that I messed up, that I made. To be a man is to say, I let you down. You know how many times I've had to tell, whether it's my wife. I remember coming back, I went on this, earlier on I was speaking, and I thought maybe I was going to give up more of all the faith-based speaking, and somebody's going to hire me to do, business speaking. You know, I do that on the side, but that's not my main thing. And so I go out there and I get challenged by these, like, probably most of them non-faith people. Many of them faith people, but not. And challenged to be a man of my word. And there are a lot of people that we can look up to that, guess what? They're actually, not necessarily in our belief system. And we have to challenge ourselves to realize maybe they're more passionate about what's wrong than we're passionate about what's right. Or maybe they are more passionate about what's right, even though we're supposed to be the person of faith, the person of hope, the person of love. So that's the other thing. To be a man, we have to be like Jesus, the man, to be humble enough to know that, man, we're missing the mark. And to be a man, you got to admit you're missing the mark and say, man, I messed this up. I'm going to get help. I'm going to do better. I'm going to ask for help. And I think being a man is doing what Jesus did. He asked his Father for help. Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. Father, let this cup pass me by. Father, why this perverse generation? Why? Right? We have to go. So to step it up, we got to admit what our cracks are, what our gaps are, what our holes are. And then lastly, right, to be a man, to be a transcendent man, a man that, moves mountains, right? We have to set this, as Luke 12:49 says, we have to set the world on fire and wish it was already blazing, like Christ said. Christ said, how I came to set this earth on fire and how I wish it was already blazing. We got to be that fire, right? We got to be fire, not disrespectful fire, loving fire, peaceful fire, patient fire, hopeful fire, generous. We've got to be so generous, they are wondering why we're generous. We have to be so hopeful, they're wondering why. We have to be fire. If we want our masculinity to win out, we have to be fire. And I'll tell you what, evil, what you're saying right now, evil's got more fire. We need to dig down deep and have more fire than evil. And that doesn't mean getting excited. What that means is being passionate, suffering with those who are hurting, being passionate, suffering for the generation that's in need. And this is not an easy task. So when you tell me when you're doing it, and maybe you could teach me something, because I could learn a lot from you, I'm sure.